Alright guys, this is our last daily reading comprehension practice before Thanksgiving. We're still practicing visualization, which is using the text to create pictures in your mind to better understand what the author is trying to tell you. A sheltered life. If you visit the animal shelter in Salinas, California, you'll see giant wood cutouts of a dog and a cat. These signs were placed in front of the building to catch people's attention. The supersized cutouts make people curious and encourage them to visit the shelter and maybe even adopt a pet. Each year, the Salinas shelter takes in around 2,000 dogs and 2,000 cats. The animals are either strays or are dropped off by people who couldn't take care of them. Of the 4,000 animals, some of them are eventually adopted into new homes. Some animals are transferred to other shelters, and unfortunately, some cannot be saved because they are too sick or are considered dangerous. Animal shelters provide food, medicine, and a safe place for animals to sleep. But they are not ideal homes. The shelters are loud and the animals stay in small cages. The people who work at shelters do their best to care for the animals, but the animals do not always get the attention or exercise they need. To prevent so many animals from becoming homeless, pet owners should take good care of their pets. One of the best ways to care for pets is to spay or neuter them. This surgery prevents cats and dogs from having more babies, and that reduces the number of homeless animals that end up in shelters. First question says, describe how you pictured the animal shelter in Salinas. I pictured it to be loud, crowded, probably smells. That's a lot of animals in one place. No matter how much you clean, it's probably going to smell. And probably very large, because that's a lot of animals. What is the passage mainly about? This is asking us about the main idea. So what are most of the sentences about? Main idea will never be a detail. This is a detail, the city of Salinas, California. That's where it is. Homeless animals in shelters. Maybe they talk about that a lot. How to attract visitors to animal shelters. That's a detail. Remember the cat and dog cutouts? People who work at animal shelters. They do mention the people a lot, but the story isn't about the people. It's about, it's about the homeless animals. Number 2, dogs in shelters probably do not get enough exercise because this is where we're going to have to try to infer meaning or figure it out. They don't tell us exactly. The workers do not enjoy walking them. The workers think the dogs will be adopted soon. There's too many animals for the workers to care for, or the workers are afraid of dogs. If you were an animal shelter worker, this answer would not make sense because you obviously like animals or you wouldn't work there. So this doesn't make sense. The workers think the dogs will be adopted soon. None of the information in the story makes me think this is true either. And the last answer, the workers are afraid of dogs. Again, if you're afraid of dogs, you're not going to work there. There's too many animals for the workers to care for. There's almost 4,000 animals that come through the shelter. That's way too many animals to play with outside for a long time every day. So I think C is the correct answer. What is the result of spaying and neutering? More puppies and kittens are adopted. It doesn't say that. Pets need less attention. Doesn't say that. Fewer animals become homeless. Maybe. More people work at animal shelters. Definitely doesn't say that. In fact, in the last paragraph, it says, this surgery prevents cats and dogs from having more babies. So, fewer animals become homeless. What can good homes offer that animal shelters cannot? This is actually something that's stated. Animal shelters provide food, medicine, and a safe place for animals to sleep. So, what can good homes offer that animal shelters cannot? Plenty of personal care? Maybe, because it didn't just tell me that. Medical attention? Nope. Animal shelters provide medicine. A safe place to sleep? Nope. It told me the shelter is a safe place to sleep. And food and water? Nope. A shelter feeds them and gives them water. So plenty of personal care is my answer. I hope your detective skills were hard at work.